am going live. Um, I think I got it set up. Go from quest to either stop talking or stop folding lives. Just tired of waking up and hearing you. I can pencil that in the MVCap requests box. All requests are accepted. Yeah, so I'm kind of continuing a decoy. Like Monday, like I have today or Monday, and then all the other days pretty much would need to happen pretty much before 6 p.m. Then I would be able to do a catch, but that's kind of my time brackets. Yeah, I have a bicycle. Hello, Elizabeth. Um, yeah, try it and find out. I don't know what is hard about it. There's ways you can answer your own question. Why is Cap missing? I don't know. I don't know what Cap is doing. I was gone. Yeah, I kind of saw what happened in the locksmith stream. It was it was kind of it was strange. That's all I'll say about it. Like there was a certain person um who was really under the influence that I kind of had reason to believe that they may have been under the influence when out they were on panel here, but I was 100% sure she was significantly way more under the influence on in the locksmith stream, which I don't encourage to necessarily go live when you're yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and that live's still up. And I remember that was that. And then I saw see it's honestly weird to even name them I don't even want to name them because I feel like I'm actually summoning like a demon or something. I don't know. Even naming them. It's just weird. But yeah, I saw a certain person like all right, how did it go? It was just very long and weird. It was a very long and weird stream. But they demand Ryan remove his lives. Nah, I'm not. I'll only do that off of discretion. I mean, there's no guarantee that I'll just take a live down. I mean, but I kind of set the expectation that if someone's here, like if someone goes up on panel, I trust that they are, one, they have obviously have to be adults. They have to be capable. They they can't be way under the influence. Something that wouldn't be embarrassing to them, like. Or if someone was like throwing some kind of like having some mental episode or whatever, I would probably to my discretion stop it, but to an extent you can't really stop something from that happening. But I think if it's like readily apparent, then I don't know. How did you move your panel when Tommy Boy smashed on you? Um okay, so I think I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I do know I did private part two, and that was because of the same reason that uh basically to my discretion I felt it shouldn't be up to my discretion. No, being under the influence on panels. Well, I guess it would be just at the extent that like you just are being incoherent or something, and it's like it would be something that would be embarrassing later. But it's kind of a line to tell whether you're past that point. Was it the same live? I'm not sure. For fuck's sake, Christy didn't learn the first time. Honestly, I'm very worried about what's going on. Their wish or doctor would see the drugs and subscribe to her. Yeah, and also as far as like see what she showed, like I didn't really know what I was seeing before, so um yeah, and that's kind of why I asked if like that whether he meant what he said last time on panel. Honestly, some of the things he was saying were kind of cringe. I think did chat freeze all of a sudden? Hold on. Oh, I don't know. I exited out of the app. Um, hello,
Hi Ryan.
hello.
Can
Um,
you can you hear me?
yeah. What's up?
It's Elizabeth.
It's busy.
I said that it's me, Elizabeth, but I put my name. I always use Moon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Might get certain sketchy accounts. Um, yeah.
You know me. I've always talked to you before. Well, and I've joined your lives as well, but it's been a long time since I haven't.
Yeah. Um, wait, is that GT Colfax? Hold on.
What?
With the mask, I feel entitled to an explanation about the above comment about Tommy Boy making it look like a jackass. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but all I know about that is I think that there was a stream when I was calling out like a person Jeff brought on a panel who clearly looked like a fake cop, and you know, I think I kind of was going off at everyone. So when Tommy Boy kind of came up, I just kind of don't want it to be like that. So I kind of commit to more of a calm decorum of panels. But yeah,
Can you hear me though?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So what are you up to this evening? Well, it's already late. It's 10:11 here in California.
It's 1 a.m., 1:11 a.m. Um,
You know what? This YouTube, I think it's it upgraded, right? Because it's different from the last time that I, or is it the same to you?
a YouTube update.
It's updated on my phone.
Oh, I didn't
Like
notice
it's
an update.
different.
Um, I'm just on StreamYard. I don't even know.
Okay.
Um, yeah, Phil was talking about but yeah, um,
Hi everyone.
trying to understand all the comments.
Oh, you're trying to read the comments? Yeah, me too.
Kind of. Chat just chat just updated. JT is a devil worker, 100%. I I guess JT. Oh, I guess JT and Marshall's both wear masks. I don't know. I noticed he has a mask in his profile picture. I don't get the mask thing. Is that like Jason or something? What is that?
Jeff said good night.
So yeah, how you been? Or I think there's audio issues.
How was your day?
I know there was a fire drill. But those no, they're not a fire drill. Someone set up. Sometimes some people smoke like right near the smoke detectors, and then they cause like a like an evacuation. But yeah, I got a link. Hold on.
Hi, Joe Kitty. Wait, here, Joe Kitty Kitty.
Here, Joe Kitty.
She told me hi, so I'm saying hi back.
Oh,
She
yeah,
said hi, so I'm right
yes,
back at the.
yep. Downloader can come up. Links right there.
How many subscribers do you have to be, like, to go live on YouTube? I hardly don't do YouTube. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I
Like,
think it's
I
50 now.
only
It was 1,000, but I think it's just 50.
50. Oh, okay.
So I mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
should
I
be
don't
a
have much.
1,000. Ryan is unable to distinguish a jumpsuit full of rubbish with a balloon head from 20 years ago with wearing a mask. A balloon head? Wait, what?
What?
A jumpsuit full of rubbish with a balloon head from 20 years ago. Yeah, I
That's
don't.
odd.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Oh my
Gremlin?
goodness, I only have 4%. I'll be back. I have 4%. Let me try.
Alright. Sup, Gremlin?
Yo, what's up, dude? How you been?
Yeah. Just, think it's just been a day, right?
Same shit, different day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you see Lux panel?
Oh my Jesus Christ! Don't even get me started on that. That was hard to watch, honestly.
Yeah. I
You know,
just
friend.
noticed the person who came kind of under the influence on this panel was really under the influence, was really messed up on that panel.
Yeah, dude. I don't even want to bring attention to it. You know.
Yeah, that's it's like that bad. It's like unspeakable.
You know, friends don't let friends panel and under the influence, right?
Yeah. And did Locke just say, I really don't know. I really don't the entire
Oh my
time?
God, the lock defense.
Yeah. I think I remember there was like I stumbled into it and there was like a part where Telly go on?
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. Apparently he doesn't know Locke. Apparently he doesn't know Locke doesn't know Ed.
What the fuck? I don't know it. I don't know it. Yeah, so that was harsh to watch. You know, we don't do that shit on your panels, right?
I mean, if it was probably like that bad, I mean, I do everything to my discretion. There's kind of like no promises, like where it's like anything kind of goes here. But if it's like that bad, I'll probably after a while, like it was kind of like when you know, like if JT Colfax was like hitting himself, that probably would be kind of the line. Like it's kind of a line, and it's a big line to cross if it's an empty cat.
Mm-hmm. God damn, dude. What a community we're in. Did you see the Damone stream?
No, I just think Damone's kind of boring. I mean, honestly,
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, he's
Oh,
boring.
you mean Damone, not James, right?
No, I'm talking about Damone. Oh no,
Damone. Okay.
James. He's like
Alright.
not. He's like not of any. Like, how does he talk? I'm trying to think how he talks. Like, come on, yo, we don't have any drama around here. I'm Damone.
Yeah, it was like a Damone goodbye stream, so it's kind of sad to see.
Was it just no? Was it just monotone and no one said anything? It's a like it usually is, or
What was what?
was it just monotone and then no one really said anything, just like it usually is, or is it? Was there something to
It wasn't too bad. Interesting.
Okay.
There were some guests up there.
Oh wow. It's like okay, so what is like the highlights of a Damone panel? Like, what would be like? What are some notable moments, or like what's the gain from watching a
Well, I
Damone?
mean, there was one time that fucking what's his name, Todd. I think that was the panel Todd showed that Caesar dressing condoms on. So that was a highlight,
Oh, okay, that one down, that one on there.
basically.
Yeah, so Todd's like yeah, Todd's just like I don't know, like I think he
Speaking
was
about,
on Locke's stream, right? For like a minute.
dude, he fucking said, it puts the lotion on its skin. That movie quote.
Wait, what?
Do you know the movie quote? It puts the lotion on its skin.
No, I don't know anything about movies or anything to do with pop culture at all.
Nah.
I
Yeah.
love.
Well, I mean, he said that, so it was kind of funny to hear.
Oh, is there a docs? Is that a docs? I need hope docs. Mr. JF a docs.
Not sure.
Yeah, it's actually gonna do a walk.
Oh, for real? Damn.
I'm
Are we going on a puck wedgie hunt?
What?
Are we going on a puck wedgie hunt?
Oh, why are you obsessed with those?
I mean, you live in that area, so you know.
Wait, I did?
Just asking, you know.
Oh shit! They're in Mass?
They are, yeah.
They're
All
here.
Northeast New England, yeah.
Shit, they look like polar bears or something. Dude, quiet, sweet buddy, non-conniving Damone show his dick again and get in trouble with his wife. Yeah, well, I think that was what happened, right? Didn't he like do something weird and I don't even,
It's
bro,
none
I
of our
don't even,
business.
actually on this one I won't gather more information. I will let
Yeah, it's between those two.
yeah, it is something I do not want to think about. I don't know. Maybe it's decoying. I actually meant to say that in air quotes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then what was happening on that stream? Can't remember. Someone said Meow shaved his head. I think I remember that. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that and bro, he all right, yeah. You can just fill in the blanks for the bad things to say.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like he looked like yeah, I don't know. He went from like one bad end to the other bad end. It wasn't really a net positive either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if there's no docs, if it's not a docs, then it's not a docs. I just don't know the name. But it's a very strong possibility that I just might not know the name. So, um, yeah.
Yes. So since Ed's been gone, nothing news really happened here.
Yeah, it's been quiet as fuck.
Do you like it this way?
Wait, what?
Do you like it this way?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of think it's good when there's something interesting going on, but not like it's kind of like in this situation. It actually is a bad thing because it's like I don't know. I look at it beyond content. Like if it's like as far as like what we were looking into about the Ed thing, it's kind of like it's kind of just a bad thing, and it's a lot to talk about, but it's like a bad thing. Um, but sometimes it's like there's times when the entire community can like rally together against something else, so it's not in conflict.
Yeah, it really came together with this kind of shit, Like a fucking 85% of the whole community came together.
But it's like it's fucked up because if I'm right, then that's a bad thing. That's like a freaky thing, knowing that someone I was talking to would be capable of that.
Honestly.
Hold on.
Helicopter?
And no, I just canceled. I just canceled Ed's Echo. No, Vic's Echo.
Is there any echo?
Hey, what's up, Vic?
Honestly, kind of, but it's not that bad. Actually, no. I think I just was hearing some feedback. It's good.
Okay. I think it's your StreamYard. You're using a cheap version.
Yeah, I am. I just account hop and use one then the other. It's an infinite glitch.
Hey, I have a question to ask you, Ryan, but I want to ask you one-on-one.
I mean, you can ask any question.
Yeah, but this is to me. It's kind of personal.
Do you say it in private chat?
No, I'd rather just be one-on-one. It can wait. It can wait.
Okay, who's Brian? Is Brian? I've never seen Brian before.
Where are they?
Okay, I'll have Brian on.
Thank you, guys. I've been here, but it's been like a year.
Hey, yo, this is the Brian who does the ninja challenges, right?
Yes, yeah, Brian. Well,
Man, dude, it's been a minute, dude. How you been?
I'm good. What about you?
Not too much. Same old in this community.
Yeah.
Wait, he does a Ninja Turtles? Is that what I heard?
Nah.
Ninja obstacles. Like, you know that show?
No.
Ninja Warrior? I do that type of stuff. Not that much, but occasionally.
Oh. I thought you said easy with the Ninja Turtles. I don't know. But, so it's like parkour or something, or?
Yeah, stuff like that. Not that good, though, but.
Yeah. I remember when, like YouTube first came out, there was this guy called Urban Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
Him, I think. Yeah, I've seen that guy.
Yeah. That was when YouTube first started in 2006. That was like 16 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, I was like a baby.
Wait, where were you born?
Well, I was like a toddler. 2002.
2002, same.
2002?
Let's go. Are we allowed to be on here if we're from 2002?
2002 gang.
I'm not
You're
2002.
the horror. No, what is it?
I was 8 in 2002.
Okay, so you were.
Yeah, I think you're a Zoomer.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I am. My uncle asked me that recently. It's weird being in my 20s now, though. It just feels weird.
Yeah, so you must have just turned 20 in 2022.
Yes, I'm a fellow October birthday.
Wait, how do you know it was on 4 in October? Oh, shit.
You told me last year.
Oh, shit. I was like,
I don't forget. I hacked you.
it's like Libras recognize Libras.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you walk? Let's see. See if I have everything. Oh, I think I had you. I had it on solo layout because sometimes people do certain things that are fraud upon when they join channels.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah.
how do people catch anal warts? I've been trying to figure that out. How do people catch anal warts? Is that the same type of warts that's like on people's fingers and stuff? I mean, I heard it's some kind of virus, it's treatable and stuff, but I'm just wondering, how do you get warts on your butt and stuff?
I do not know. Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay.
So people in the chat say, kiss Colfax on the lips. And then Colfax says toilet
No,
seats.
I don't, all jokes to the side, I wouldn't say that you would get it like that. I mean, you could probably get it like that. I heard you can get warts from shaking other people's hands that has warts, so.
Yeah, it's a and toads too.
Why is that the topic of discussion?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I do have a topic though. I do have a topic, and I believe some people, and one person in particular in the community needs to come up and answer some questions.
Who's that?
And this goes back towards Edwards doxing people outside the community. Edwards also doxed a dead person as well as Cam. And, I do have proof of that. So, I just think that they need to come up and answer some questions. And I've seen some stuff that's questionable, and I just want Cam to come up, and answer the questions.
Wait,
And the first one, Cam said that his father molested him. Is that true? I want him to answer that one. Did his father molest him, or did he say that his father made him the person that he is today, and that his father is a hero? Because it can only go one way or the other.
I mean, why do you think he would lie about that?
Well, I mean, there's many reasons, but when you go back in 2017, he says his father's his hero and his father made him the strong person that he is today, and then he comes in and says that he was molested by his father. There can only be one way.
I think
And
both
I
can
just
be
want to
true. I
know
mean, I
which
don't know
way
the
is he going
context
to
of.
bring it.
I mean, I think both can be true. I don't know the context of the other statement.
No, you can't be a hero and be a child molester.
Well, okay, so
A
what
child
example
molester
did he?
never should be anywhere as close to being a hero.
Uh, yeah, well, Donnie Twins is saying he can confirm his dad admitted it. He molested him, and he saw the admission.
Well,
But I don't know. I don't know if
his
I'm.
dad did admit it, so okay. Well, that's fine. But see, I could not look up to a person that would molest me. That is something that I have a problem with. It can't, it's just one of those things.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
And
know if I'm
you
thinking.
can't.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would pick up on those as discrepancies because it's like, I mean, from what I know, people can grow up in where they're perceiving it as like maybe like a normal family, but they're not able to recognize things like dysfunction at a certain age because it's all they know.
Well, as me growing up at the age of 5, I knew what dysfunctional families was. I knew what my so-called father was doing was not right. So I'm guessing I'm, one of the few that was smart enough to pick up on that.
Yeah, but like, I don't get what the motive would be because if anything, there's just a huge stigma on when stuff like that happen to like men. So I think like when if someone were to come out with that and admit that, I just kind of think that's hard to admit. I mean, I think John Davis is saying something like that, but John Davis is clearly like on a rambling binge.
Well, this is the thing, dude. When you go and pick at someone and you continue picking at them, don't get upset when the ants start biting you. Okay. Number two, when you have people, the Edvidians, up in your chat rooting you on, don't think that I'm going to sit back and not take notice of that. When you go to Ed and you want people's information and you use that information against them, when they throw ants back in your face, don't get mad when they start biting you. Okay, John Davis hadn't done nothing to warrant Cam to keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on. See, they're going back and forth.
Well, from what I know,
And then Cam changes his fucking skit every time he goes on. Okay, now that is the same thing that Ed does.
well, I mean,
And if you
yeah, but from all right, hold on, I didn't get to speak, but from what I know, like Cam wasn't even addressing John Davis, and then John Davis literally was making streams every day. So I don't know if I mean, but also he doxed like he doxed a lot of people, and he said like do you know about that? I don't want to say who the dox is to reinforce the dox, but yeah, I wouldn't confide in John Davis.
well, it's like this guy. If somebody from Ed's camp, say Ed would dox me, and all these people sticking up for Ed, don't think for 1 minute that all these people that's sticking up for Ed is going to be safe. Okay. Now, that's why I don't follow Ed, because Ed, he doxes people. He doxes dead people. He doxes innocent people that has nothing to do with the community at all. Puts out false information. I have a problem with that. And then when somebody goes and doxes his wife's address, he's going to call foul play. Okay. Now, he made the mistake and he started coming after me. He's going to put doxes up in the chat about me. Fine, go right fucking ahead. Do that. That's what you need to do. But don't get upset when I come back at you. You know, because see, if Russia lobs a rocket over here to the United States, we're not just going to sit there and take it. We're going to shoot 2 more over there, and we're going to shoot bigger ones. And we're going to keep doing it. So, you know, this is going to have to end. And see, you know, what Ed did to me, I still haven't finished what I'm going to be doing to him. But I'm not going to be doxing him. Just like I said to Cam, you know, if he wants to keep doxing people and keep this going on, that I can take it outside the internet. I don't have to use the internet.
Yeah, so
I'm really close. I'm really close to the Florida Capitol. I can go pick records up, find out myself.
The Florida records for who?
Huh?
The Florida records for who?
Well, anybody actually, but I'm saying Florida. He's gonna go pick up records on JD. Well, I can pick up records on Cam also and give them to JD.
Wait, so I'm kind of familiar with what's going on between you and Cam. Like,
well, the thing is, see, I watch people's behavior and stuff, and you know, everything, you know, I mean, Cam comes up with all these wild ideas and all this. He's not even doing any catches. Okay. And he's going to grift, you know, that's fine. But the thing is, everybody up in his chat is the Ed Davidians. And that right there tells me enough that, you know, all I need to know, but that's all fine. You know, if he wants to go after JD, then, you know, I can go after him, you know, same difference. But, you know, my main thing is Ed, because it all started with Ed.
I mean, I can certainly take issue with Ed, but I'm not sure. I mean, just because, like, people may support Ed be in his chat, I don't know if he can be responsible for that.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just, you know, what they're saying and all that is leading people down the wrong road. Okay. Now, you know, Cam was having these videos and he's ranting and raving, and then people's rooting him on, and that pushes him to even want to go that much harder. Okay. That's all fine. You see, the person that's not going to be saying anything, the person that's not doing these videos, those are the ones you might want to think about. Okay, I've never said anything to Cam. I never let Cam know how I felt, but yeah, you know, I'll let him know how I feel now. Is, you know, he's not all that. He's not all there. Okay, gonna go out catch pedophiles with the Batman, fucking Spider-Man outfit on. That's fucking crazy. It's stupid. And then you're gonna have a penny challenge. That's fucking stupid. And then, you know, he's going to go sell vacuum cleaners or air conditioners, and that fell through. Everything the man touches falls through. He even got a fucking police officer fired. And then he's going to take a 9mm while he's talking to the police officer. He's going to steal one. Okay. Now, you know, how stupid can you be? You want to feel important. You want to be a cop. Yeah, I get that. you're a felon, you don't need to have a gun with you. You're only going to cause yourself more problems. And that kind of behavior is actually going to ruin you. You know, you need to think before you act. So, you know, and then people want to look over, you know, what happened with that one girl, and you know, he's got the R next to his name. Okay, Ed has a CP next to his name.
I think at least Cam makes a difference. I'm just reading chat. I think at least Cam makes a difference. What the fuck do you do besides sit home and cry on YouTube all day while playing?
I don't cry on YouTube. I don't cry on YouTube. I just tell what I fucking feel.
That's kind of twins.
You know, at least I don't sell kratom, and at least I don't fucking drink the shit. Addicted to the shit. I'm not addicted to nothing. There's a big difference there. I'm not on the fucking internet every fucking day bitching and crying about a certain person. So you must be talking about Cam.
Hello?
Cam is the one that's crying on YouTube all the fucking time. So therefore,
Yo, Vic, I'm
you're
here.
talking about him.
What's up, Vic?
This is Cam.
What do you want to ask me? I'm here.
Okay.
John Davis, you're welcome to come up too. I know you're watching. Don't send your lapdogs to come up here. Spread more lies. Vic, what's your question?
My question is, did you say that your father molested you?
He did, yes, multiple times. Next question.
Okay. Did he admit to it?
No, he never did.
Okay.
Well, okay, I take that back. Never admitted to it in a very compassionate way, but he sent me fucked up texts when he was drunk saying he should have done things worse to me than he already done. Next question.
Okay, next question is, why don't your brothers ever have anything to do with you?
That's none of your goddamn fucking business, and I do talk to my family. I just don't talk about predator catching shit with them. Next question.
Okay. Well, that'll come out. But anyways,
were you gonna call my family? Call them.
huh?
But you're a scumbag if you do that. Call my family. I don't give
Well,
a fuck.
you call people out also, dude. Don't say you haven't called people's families. You have
No,
called
I have
people's
not.
families.
Do you have
You
proof?
have reached out to them.
Which family did I reach out to? Show me proof.
You reached out to someone on the telephone.
Who? When? Where?
I have the screenshots of it.
Who told John Davis tell you this? I've been asking him for those receipts for 2 weeks now.
Dude, when you was here in Georgia, you looked up
what?
A telephone number.
What are you talking
about? A 678 number. It's the same prefix as in Georgia.
Okay, what are you talking about?
And you spoofed that number when you called the people up. So when they got the phone call, it had that spoofed number. So when they called it back, you know, it was a escort service.
Shayna's mother to let her know like what was going on with the. I said I was, but I never even called her, and I had every right to be like, hey, your daughter isn't paying attention to her kid. She's on the internet doing all this stuff, so you might want to go check on your grandkids. I didn't even do that. So again, show me proof that I called anybody's family, because I never did. But
well, you sure enough doxed people's dead family, though.
What?
You doxed people's dead family as well as Ed. You have doxed them.
I'm telling you, I didn't. Okay.
I actually seen that video.
What video?
The video you doxed somebody's dead father.
What video though? Like,
and then you doxed an address that they don't live at. Then you doxed another address that had nothing to do with the family. The only thing is the family had the same name.
Vic.
And there's a video out that they even talked to the people and explained to them that you know, these people have done this, and then the people
Vic,
actually
what
ask,
video?
well,
What
should
video
I
did I
be,
dox
am
his
I in
family?
danger? And the people says,
Oh my
well, I
god,
don't
dude.
think you're in
Seriously?
danger, but you need, you know, to take
Do you have
notice
proof?
of it.
Do you have proof of any of this that it was me? Because I'm telling you, I never doxed anybody's family on a video. Like, what channel was this person doxed on, or like, yeah, I'm
What was on
assuming you
yours?
would
You
have
called
a
the people's
screen
names
recording
out,
or a
dude. I
clip of
mean,
it
fuck.
or
You know, you called the fucking
anything.
names out. That's enough right there.
What names did I
And,
call out?
you know, you went to Ed to get all this information.
What all the information? I got Vic's address so I could file a goddamn no contact order and a police report with the goddamn police. That's all I used the
Well,
address.
you never got it.
Yeah, I got an address, but it wasn't the right fucking one. I ended up finding
Well,
it through
see,
John
you
Davis'
put the
actual
address
name,
out
but
there.
that's besides the point. Who did I
So
dox? Where did I dox it?
you doxed them on your channel, dude.
Okay, well, do you have a
And Ed
screen
doxed
recording,
them
a
on his
clip,
channel. Ed actually called
something you
out
can
the
show
fucking
me what
address,
you're talking
dude.
about?
You know, and the man, see, the thing is, you hang out with these people like Ed, you know, and
I
the
don't hang
people
out
that
with that at
hang
all.
out with
You
Ed,
have
you're
proof of
gonna
that.
look just like these
Yeah,
people.
hey, newsflash. I don't know if you were paying attention or not, but back with the whole Florida trip or whatever, I had a falling out with Ed because Ed was going on there defending fucking PP Sam. The only time I messaged him in between now and then was to ask him for an address that I knew that he would have so I could file a police report, get this
No, the only reason you didn't go with CCP Sam was because you're a narcissist, just like
Oh my God.
Ray is, and y'all
Can we
just
stay on
clash.
topic,
That's
please?
why
I
y'all
can
don't
only
get
handle
along.
one crazy topic with you at once. The video that I doxed people. Where is it? When was it? And also show proof that I work with Ed or whatever, please. Because I've stayed out of the
I was on his
entire Ed
fucking
scenario.
channel
Listen,
watching him when you went out there asking for people's addresses, and he
What are
came
you
back with the
talking about?
addresses and called the shit out on his fucking panel, and he says he don't dox people. Get out of here, man. Get out of
I'm
here.
not getting out of
You
here.
gonna
dude.
hang out with these
Just sit here and
motherfuckers
make
like
shit up.
that?
Show
I'm
proof
gonna
that I
call
ever
your
did
ass
that.
out, and that's basically what I'm doing is calling you out.
Vic, show.
Okay, I don't
when
care
did I go
about,
on Ed's
you know,
channel
I
and
don't have friends here on the internet.
That's
I
insane.
have acquaintances. There's a big difference.
Okay, Vic, proof.
I haven't even called you out,
Vic, one
you
word,
know,
proof.
up until this
Show proof.
point, but I really think you're fucking stupid, and I think you're fucking lazy because you're not even out
Vic,
here getting a job, man.
Vic,
You know, you can play that saxophone really well.
Vic,
You can get out here and make $1,000 a week playing that fucking saxophone, but have you done that? No, you're sitting at home playing video games, grifting from people, and that's all you talk about. And you can't even fix your fucking broken car or even take your dog to the fucking vet. When was the last time you took your dog to the vet, man? Get your priorities straight.
None of your fucking business. Next question.
Okay. See,
Next
you know that I'm fucking right. Take your fucking dog to the vet and make sure your dog ain't got worms and shit, parasites, dude. You don't even take your fucking dog to the vet. When was the last time you did that? That goes to show that your priorities are not right, dude. You shouldn't even own a fucking dog.
Okay, Vic. Next accusation, because you won't show proof on the first two. You're just making wild fucking claims. I feel like I'm talking to Nancy Grace up here. Next fucking accusation.
Well, the thing is, dude, I'm not gonna make no more accusations. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reach out and touch people. That's
so
what I'm gonna do.
To call my family over.
No, it ain't a threat, dude. It's not a threat. Hey, I have every right to do it. That telephone number is in the directory.
Do you know that my family wants nothing to do with it?
Hey, I got it. I got what I need to know, dude. I got everything I need to know. I got everything I need to know.
Dad, my brothers, I don't talk about.
You know, I even know that, you know, you
Ryan, is this okay for this man to just start calling people's families because he has it in his head that I work with fucking Edward like some conspiracy theorist when I
Really
literally stay out of the whole
thing? Is my audio on? I'm connecting on headphones.
No, man, I can't hear you, Ryan. You need to speak up, man.
But,
I think your phone is reflecting off of that building.
Yeah, but obviously not. So I mean, so I guess he's team John Davis. I didn't even know that. I don't know why. I kind of feel like I missed quite a bit of information.
I literally just called Edward out for working with predator catchers the other night, if you were actually fucking listening, when he has a CP investigation thing on his name, but I stayed silent.
Yeah, but see, he had the CP going on, and you knew about it when you
I
started
didn't know.
asking
I
him for
knew.
people's
I
information.
literally knew about it when the fucking
Dude,
video
I
dropped
cut
on
that
everybody else.
motherfucker off
How
before
the fuck
even
would I
the
know about
CP come out because I seen the man's personality.
Okay, I knew about it the same time as everybody else, and I stayed out of it. So I don't work. I'm telling you, I don't work with that. I haven't. I asked him for John Davis's address. It wasn't even the correct address, so I could file a police report. And I didn't even ever come at you, dude. Like
I would say that I
all John
probably
Davis
worked a
had to
lot
tell you,
more
Vic,
with Ed
was that I
than
was working
Cam.
with Ed, and he twisted your brain that fucking quickly because you have such a hard on for Edward that you're willing to just fucking believe shit because you wouldn't fucking believe it with no facts. No, did you think to even ask John Davis for proof that I was working with Edward, or that I doxed you, or had anything to fucking do with any of that? Because I'm telling you, if you want to,
Hey, I don't care if you dox me, man. That's you know, I don't care, but I just look at people's
shut
personalities.
the fuck up.
And you know, everybody up in your fucking chat is Ed Davidian, so that tells me all I need to know.
Right now, you talked enough. Okay, I'm asking questions of proof because you're coming in here with accusations on my name. If you want to go look at my channel for reference, I was doing a shitload of.
Man, you do the streams and then you take the fucking shit down. You take people's fucking streams and play it, and then you don't leave it up.
Okay.
Why is that? Because you don't want to get a strike, but it's okay to use other people's shit, but you don't want people using your shit.
Like, I don't give a shit if people screen record it while it's going on. I just don't want all that fucking shit on my
Dude,
channel,
that's beside the point. You stream other people's shit that it's not even going on. It's just up on their fucking channel, and then you're playing it, and then you don't want to get a strike, so you don't leave it up there, but yet you're going to play their shit. But yet, when they play your shit, you're going to give them a strike. Now, you know, hey, that's a two-way street here.
Vic, show receipts. Show receipts on everything that you just came up here with. Show receipts. Did you ask John Davis for any receipts before you just blindly just believe shit?
So,
dude, I can
start calling people's families that have nothing to fucking do.
Dude, I was in fucking Ed's stream when he came up there, and Ed started doxing. Okay. But it was okay for him to do that while he was on there. You getting this information,
Vic,
but he's going to dox these people, and then he's going to give out bad information.
Okay.
You know what kind of shit is that? If you're going to follow these people that's doing this shit, then you also will fucking do that shit because you are following these people. You're asking these people for all this information.
Vic, you're like 80 years old on the internet. Is this your first time on the internet?
Seriously. No, but you're fucking stupid. You are a child. You are a 5-year-old child gonna dress up like Spider-Man. Remember? And then you're gonna do the penny challenge. You can't even fix your fucking car. You don't even have a fucking job.
Vic, none of your business.
You're on Medicare in the state of Florida, but you're living up in Utica. Okay.
Have you ever fucking like done anything for me? Like, what the fuck do I owe you? What the fuck do I owe?
Dude, I wouldn't do nothing for you because you're bad luck. You're bad luck. Everything you touch doesn't materialize. Everything you touch just falls apart. Anything you do, like selling your vacuum cleaners and your air conditioners, falls apart, and then a police officer loses his fucking job, and here you are riding around with a 9mm gun on your side trying to feel big.
You want to see a receipt from Officer Q saying that I didn't cost him his job, that he was retiring?
You know, hey, you're up there in that police station with a fucking 9mm gun, dude, and you're a fucking felon. How smart are you?
No, I wasn't. First of all, I have my own gun. Okay, why would I take somebody else's? And second of all, obviously,
you stole a 9mm from Gina when you went up there, dude.
I literally had my rights restored.
You had a 9mm.
But no, Vic. Seriously, show receipts. Like, you come up here with, Cameron, you need to answer questions. Well, I'm not even here. You didn't even know that I was here. And it's like, dude, I had nothing to fucking do with you. It's like JD had one phone conversation with you or whatever it was. And just all he had to tell you was, I'm working with Edward. And then immediately you had like laser eyes focused right at me for no fucking reason. Literally, I had nothing to do with you. And if you paid attention for 2 months that John Davis did a live about me every single day, I ignored it for 2 months. I didn't make one video or one post about John Davis. But when he started bringing up my abuser and the shit that I had to go through, throwing it in my face and threatening to dox my family, which he actually said in his own words, and I've posted those videos already, okay? What videos has he posted or screenshots of me calling his mom, doxing his family, doxing his address, like showing that I'm anyone behind that? He hasn't, okay? And I'm telling you that the only reason now that I'm giving it back to him is because he's a fucking liar, and he's now affecting my personal fucking life. He's calling district. How do you feel about him calling or emailing a district attorney in Delaware fucking County trying to get him to stop working with me and stop prosecuting predators? How do you feel about that? Because last I checked, that's not.
Well, if I know the guy's a fella, I mean, if a guy, does stupid shit, yeah, I'm going to let them know, this guy's doing stupid shit. Okay.
Okay. Are you
Now,
sure
number
he's stupid or
two,
not?
you're going to have a petition, go after these prosecutors and these attorneys and these judges. All you're going to do is piss them off even more, rather than go at them in a nice way and get them to understand in a nice way. But you're going at it, throwing out vinegar and shit, instead of using, the other way.
No. It's called.
And actually doing that petition, that wasn't the right way.
I'm a child actor. There isn't any other right way. The right way is commenting on a district attorney's Facebook and having.
The right way is go to fucking community. I mean, go to the meetings and stuff. Go to the meetings. Have you ever went to a city council meeting?
Brian,
have you ever went to the city council meetings?
Vic, I'm trying to explain to you, but you just won't fucking listen, or maybe you left your hearing aids on your dresser drawer or something. I don't fucking know. But listen. The kind way is having people leave respectful comments on the DA's Facebook, which I have said many times. State your grievance that you want him to charge child predators, and when that DA starts deleting said comments and blocking people just for asking them to prosecute child predators, I'm a child activist. I have a platform. I'm going to speak up on that because that's my fucking right. My First Amendment right. We don't live in Nazi Germany, Vic. So you can't get mad at me for fucking fighting for kids. Because you know what? I could go out, if it was all about clout for me, I could go out, film my catches, do my videos, post them, and not have to spend 2 hours off camera at the police department later, or going back to court hearings, driving from state to court proceedings. I don't have to do any of that fucking shit. But I fucking fight for it because I actually believe in what the fuck I'm doing. What are you doing besides making coffins for one person, and then next month you don't like that person, you mail it to the person that you used to hate? Like, what the fuck else are you doing there? Or besides calling people or threatening to call people's families that have absolutely not a goddamn fucking thing to do with this motherfucking community? What are you doing there?
Well, I've supported the catchers.
Of why I'm fucking here.
Okay, I've supported the catchers. But people sitting at home playing video games, talking about catching, I don't support them. How many catches you done this month?
Predators a week,
How many?
It's none of your fucking business.
None.
Vic, I'm allowed to sit at home and play fucking baseball to clear my fucking mind if I just caught 2 or 3 predators that week.
Well, you're not a catcher then. You're not a real catcher. You want to be, just like everything else, you just a wannabe.
Vic, is that seriously all you had to fucking say? Oh, you're playing video. Like, dude, I could be out fucking drinking instead. Would you rather that? Or would you rather me out doing drugs?
You ain't got fucking money to go drinking, dude. You can't fix your fucking car. Get your priorities right, man. You ain't got your priorities right. That's why you're a fucking failure.
Vic,
you're a big failure, a big L, a big loser.
Vic, do you pay my car payment? Do you pay my car insurance? Like, it's none of your goddamn fucking business.
Yeah, your car insurance is in Florida, right?
Vic, none of your fucking.
Do you want me to? Hey, do you want your the ID number on your car? I got that.
Vic, why do you have all this? Like, I have never even done anything to you. What the fuck is all this?
I got a lot of information on everybody.
This man's threatening to call my family, telling me that he's like insinuating to call my car insurance because he has.
It's an identification number, so that way I can identify you.
Yes, I'm trying to. I don't know. So
sorry, Ryan. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute. Oh, and then conveniently he's fucking gone. Vic, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I literally just made a post tonight saying I had no issue with you. I wasn't gonna fucking say anything about you. But then you're just gonna fucking come up here with no facts, no receipts, no nothing, and threaten to harass my family over
So
lies?
wait,
No.
so what? So what actually? I don't even know what
I don't
happened
either.
between
Ryan,
Vic and
Ryan, I don't either.
you.
All I know is John Davis did another second live yesterday about me for the past 3 months. He went live, said he had a really good phone conversation with Vic, which I suspect all he had to tell Vic was that I was working with John Davis and I'm responsible for doxing all these people, which is fucking fabrication if I've heard any, because I don't even fucking talk to Edward like that ever. And then next thing I know, Vic went in somebody's chat today directly threatening to dox my family. Do you want to hear it? I'll play it.
Sure.
Hold on. I'll play it. Give me a second. I gotta send it to my other phone because it's got a better speaker. A second. This is bullshit, dude. Like, seriously. And then he has all these questions about my personal life. Like, dude, Brian, aside from the Kentucky trip to go actually get factual information, public information on, just to prove John Davis lied to this community about his purpose of being here, when have I in the last, we'll be fair, in the last 2 months, have I asked anybody for anything on YouTube anywhere? So,
Well, I mean, are you talking about information, or are you talking about?
I'm talking about, like, he's insinuating I ask people for shit on the internet, and then he gets mad because I'm sitting at home playing baseball every night, because I rather do that than be out drinking or doing drugs, or partying it up. It seems like a very common, chill thing to do. And he's insinuating that, like, I asked for a lot of things, but yet I'm a loser and I just sit at home, as if I don't go out and catch 2 or 3 preds a week or work with district attorneys or the police. Like, what? And then all the other accusations, like, where's this?
Was he referring to when you made the request about like funding the John Davis trip? You're going to go to Kentucky or something, or I'm not sure what he's referring to.
Oh, so after John Davis, 2 weeks ago, I went live, asked him to leave me alone. Please stop harassing me. Stop threatening to dox my family. I told him I'm not behind any of these things. I never called your mom, never texted her. I said, if you think that I did, or you have proof of some sort, post it on your community post so everybody can see what a scumbag I am for contacting your mom and harassing her, if it's true. He never did. Never responded, and then he just doubled down for 2 weeks, and then I called him out about him murdering some guy that he claimed was a chomo. There's literally no proof or anything anywhere that the guy is. And then I just posted the video tonight. He 3 days ago told one story about the guy that he killed and how he's such a piece of shit and all these people, these detectives don't like him. And then 3 days later, he made another video, yesterday actually, calling this guy a good friend of his, and that he didn't want to put this guy out in the bad, like, just changing his story. So I said, I'm going to go to Kentucky and just get his case file and get the real reason that he murdered this guy, so the community can. So since he won't prove that I'm lying because he won't post receipts, essentially I'm saying, okay, well, I'll prove that he's a fucking liar, and all I have to do is just get his murder case reports, and then boom.
Well, I guess if it's a case, then it's public record. But I think is he talking about, like, asking for the donations to get there? Because, I mean, that's be a lot of gas money.
I don't fucking know, but all I know is I've been decoying and catching in Delaware County, New York now for 2 months. Okay, it's a 2-hour drive back and forth. I've turned in decoy phones after every single one of my catches. I now have a total of 6 catches in that county alone, not even counting the week break that I went to New Jersey and caught 6 more predators there. I lose, and not once in between that entire stint did I ever come on YouTube and say, hey, can people donate me gas money to go back and forth to Delaware County, or can people send me cell phones or money for cell phones? Like, I've done all that on my own. Okay. I haven't asked anybody for jack shit on YouTube, and what he's insinuating is absolutely disgusting.
It seems like he's just pulling stuff out of thin air. Like, I don't know where he's getting. I don't know the situation, but it seems like he's just pulling it out of there.
But why is he threatening to involve people in my family? Like, it's none of his goddamn business, the relationship I have off of YouTube with my fucking family. Like, thank you very much, but yeah, I do communicate with my brothers every now and then. Like, they have their own lives. They're busy. I see them every time I go down there. I see my mom. Like,
I would say
nobody's
definitely with
fucking
predator
business.
catching. Oh,
My
Yeah.
mom wants nothing to do with predator. Like, she told me that. That's why I don't go back down and live there right now, because I can't do predator catching if I'm living in the mother-in-law suite, you know, paying rent at her place. Like, she just doesn't want it going on because she thinks it's dangerous, and she also is afraid that one of these guys might retaliate. So how do you think she'll feel if she's got this loser from the internet blowing her fucking phone up? Like, that's going to alter my relationship with my mom, because it's not a good topic when I bring up predator catching.
Yeah.
She doesn't like that I do it. So I keep her out of it. Like, it's just, this is disgusting. This is absolutely, and what, Vic is white knighting now for John Davis, and John Davis isn't even man enough to fucking come up here himself because he knows I'm going to ask him for receipts.
I don't get it.
John Davis, where are you, bitch? Stop sending your lapdogs up here with fucking empty fucking shit in their brains about the situation. They know nothing about it. Why don't you bring your fat ass up here and come talk to me like a fucking man that you claim that you be? You grab your big man coffee that you're always talking about. Come on up here. I got my Kratom. It's right here. I'll drink Kratom. You can drink your coffee, and let's have a nice little conversation, John Davis.
Yeah, I remember that shit was strong. The kratom drink. Like, I usually had a couple of the capsules, but yeah, that's like the hard shit.
Yeah, I gotta mute my mic for a sec because I want to find this where he threatened today on video to call my family directly.
Yeah, I think that's wrong. I mean, even if you have a problem with the person, I wouldn't go to the family. I can definitely say, through all of predator catching or whatever, I never talked about any of that with my family.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, now my family watches this, right? I don't do anything, but
Yeah, but literally, like, they don't know about like anything. I don't say anything. They just know like very, very general of what I do, if not at all.
right. Yeah, it's just weird to bring the family into it. I don't know. Like, it's weird for someone else to bring them into it.
You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
And I wasn't even gonna listen. I wasn't even going to make this a video. If you want to look at let me read my community post from earlier tonight when I found out about this audio of Vic threatening to dox my family. I very well could have lambasted him on the fucking internet, but the whole John Davis situation has nothing to do between Vic and I. And I came up here to tell Vic directly. I never doxed you. I never worked with Ed to dox you or anybody else for that matter. Then he started trying to claim that I went on one of Ed's panels trying to dox people or something. And it's like, dude, like, do you have a clip of that? I'm sure John Davis would, to prove that I'm behind, doxing and working with Edward. Like that, it never happened. Like these people are literally just making shit up in their head now. And that's why I've been calling him out about it, because no one else is. And it's like, are people just afraid of John Davis for whatever reason? Like, I'm not afraid of him like that. I tried ignoring him because the man's, pretty much irrelevant. But when he's threatening to involve my family or putting my family's information out there, now there's troll accounts, my dad's first, middle, and last names now in his picture, and I have to stare at those accounts, like I can only take my dad in small doses. And yes, I tried offering an olive branch with him because he's a fucking narcissist. And if you pat his fucking ego nice enough, then you can get in the same room with him, especially since he knows shit that went down when I was a kid. Makes it very difficult for us to have a conversation. But I'm to blame because I can't get past the part of the shit that was actually done to me, and he not even apologize or acknowledge that it happened. He wants to act like, oh, you were just so young, you're making these things up in your head, when literally I have physical scars on my fucking body. And there's, I remember, I remember getting arrested too. Mm-hmm. Like, it's bullshit. Like, now I have to relive all that because John Davis doesn't have any credible shit to come at me with. So anyways, here's Vic threatening to start contacting my family. Here you go. Oh shit, sorry, I have it muted. My bad, on my phone. Here it goes.
So that I'm going to go one step further. I'm not going to be doxing. I'm just going to be making calls and showing clips of what he's doing.
That's yep.
And I also want to know why his family, doesn't want to have nothing to do with him. His two brothers and all those. There's a problem there. So, Cameron, if you want to drag me, you go right ahead and start dragging me.
Okay, and I never dragged him once. Not once since this entire time I've been on YouTube. The entire time I've been a predator catcher, I've not once dragged Vic or said anything bad about the man. Not once. Never. Never once have I doxed this man. And what is it to him, my relationship with my family, when I've never once made any of this about my family or put my family out there? And John Davis wants to lie and say I've doxed his family or called his family, but yet won't show screenshots of any text messages that went to his mother or the phone number that was used to call her or whatever it was. Like, he won't post or do anything because, well, frankly, it never happened because I literally didn't do anything. But I want him to show proof, but he won't. So I'm like, okay, well, then I'll just go to Kentucky and get his murder case files and, get the indictment of, the deposition of what he told detectives as to why he murdered this so-called, quote, friend of his, or not friend. I don't know. 3 days ago, he wasn't his friend. And then yesterday it was his friend. Like that, I just posted that on my channel. Actually, Ryan, if you're cool with it, I'd like to screen share that just so more people can see it. Because it's actual receipts that this man is a fucking liar. Okay. I've asked him to leave me alone now for a long fucking time. Okay. A long time. And now he's got Vic coming after me for no fucking reason. Why can't John Davis get up here and have a conversation with me? Why is he got to send Vic? Like, that's why I think he engaged or, brought Vic into this, because he saw Vic as an easy target, that all he had to do is manipulate Vic into believing that, I'm working with Edward on everything. And just because I asked Edward for John Davis's address, literally in the same question of why I wanted the address is to file a police report, which Red Hood was on the phone with me when I was standing next to the police officer at the same exact time, giving the police officer said address. So this is bullshit. Ryan, I'm gonna. Can I screen share? Yeah, I'm on my computer. I could screen share, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I just premiered this. I just want people to see for themselves. Like, this is a shit that what doesn't even make sense is like, okay, if you're going to tell like two complete blatant stories, why do them 3 days apart from each other? Like, if it's an obvious fucking fabrication, like, why do it 3 days? Like, I didn't even have to go back a year ago to what he said, previously. Like, all I had to do was go back 3 days. That was it. All right, hold on. Share screen. And then that's the other thing, too. You can't even get a word in edge. Like, Vic comes at you with, like, 5 accusations, and you can't even answer one of them or ask him. Like, you can't even be like, okay, well, I'm telling you this didn't happen. Can you show me proof? And then he steamrolls right over that and goes to the next accusation that's not true. And it's like, he's just regurgitating what John Davis told him on the phone. That, the internet's not even really for me. I don't like the internet like this, dude. That's why I stay out of most of it. And like, it's definitely not for Vic. Like, how many times has Vic come in here having issues? Like, I don't even know who Vic likes and doesn't like anymore. As far as I knew, like, he had it out for FBC at one point, hated Tommy. Now he's friends with Tommy, and now he hates Edward or whatever. Like, I don't even know, like, who else is involved. And now he doesn't like me for whatever fucking reason. Like, I don't fucking know, dude. And by the way, I did just screen share. I don't know if you see it. It's only 11 minutes, dude. It's not that long.
Wow. Wait.
What?
Is this properly sped up or slowed down?
Well, I mean, like I edited like shit into it, but just to be on
No,
the safe side,
it can't be that
hold on,
though.
Ryan. I'll speed it up
Okay,
right
speed
now.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just play it sped up. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, like this is just showing from 3 days ago what he said about his friend that he killed or whatever, and then yesterday. And like this video should seriously just speak for itself at this point. So here it goes.
On him and told him to quit reaching. I got a guy next to me. It's not just about me. It's about him. It's not just about me. It's about him. It's not just about me. It's about him. I put the shoulder into him. He gets down. He knows because I'm in an S10 single cab. Well, extended cab, but it's tight up there. You know? So he gets down and he's still reaching. I tell him to quit, but he's still reaching. And I fired like 5 or 6 times first right here. And then he looks at me like, fuck you, and grabs the steering wheel and pulls
I
himself up.
obviously added the gun.
I thought he had a vest on. Because if you shoot someone, and I'll show you the bullet wounds. If you shoot someone here, I mean, honestly, okay? And I said that I've run over his right hand when he drove over in front of me. You know, I haven't lied about this. I tell you the truth. I show you. Take your screenshots, Cameron. I could have saved everyone a lot of money. Tried to, his widow gets up in court.
You put 27 bullets into my husband.
No. I shot him 11 times. If a bullet comes in here and comes out there, that's not 2 bullets. It's 1 bullet. It's 1 bullet. It's 1 bullet. That's simple math. Now, if it goes in here honest, you keep it a buck, get prison. Hell, I didn't know.
I don't know why, but when I edited this, it like lagged for like, I don't know, 5-6 seconds. Or it could have been his video.
I didn't know he was a member of the Tell On 3 and Go Free program. I didn't think he was a rat until I get there and people starts telling me.
Listen to him talk so much shit about this guy, okay? That's
I was surprised to me. I knew he was a fucking piece of shit like that because you want to take and check what I said. Check the fact that his first wife was underage. They went across state lines, which was illegal, got married, and his first wife, her mom would never let him in the house. All right, Nate. So, and yes, this guy sold a lot of drugs. This guy sat on his fucking ass and collected disability. Yet he had money out the yin yang because I worked my dick off working for the school system.
Very poor choice of words.
And at the time,
there's so many jokes, but unfortunately, it's like not even a joking situation. But no, so all right, so I'm gonna make this simple for people, so it's easy for people to follow along what I'm doing here. The red shirt video, like where he's wearing, like looking like the Kool-Aid Man. This is him talking mad shit about the supposed guy that he murdered for being a chomo, and then like I think once this is, I said it's 11 minutes. Like once you get to here, it's the next 3 days later where he has a completely different output on this person he shot, which is interesting. But all of this is necessary. And Brian, I'm only talking over it right now, the posit, just to help out with the fair use thing. So, all right, here we go.
Time this shit happened, I was making $22 an hour. I had just started making $22 an hour. This is in 2008. So that'll give you an idea how much I was making, okay? $22 an hour is okay, but then, I mean, so I'm making decent money. And I couldn't afford to just get a flight to Hawaii. The guy that Scumron's taken up for, that he says was a drug deal gone bad, all this
So,
other.
Also, another thing, he's trying to claim that I'm taking up for this guy because I'm just calling him out for lying that the guy's a chomo. Because there's no proof or anything anywhere that the guy's a chomo. Not even like an incident report with the police. So, anyways, I'll continue on. Again, just pausing for fair use.
Stuff he's taking up for him because people were clipping the stupid shit he said and taking screenshots. I ain't fucking fooling around with showing him dick anymore because it's stupid. It's resorting to a kid's game. But you see this? This is the guy he's sticking up for. Now, you see that right there? B. Adams. Now, that is a prominent lawyer here in Louisville. Well, he kept getting out was these backroom proceedings. You talk to some of the retired Metro narcotics officers that tried to put that scumbag away because they knew what he was, they knew what he was doing, and they tried for fucking years to put him away. And they'll tell you what kind of awful person he was. I'm sorry that it was me that had to do it. But because it was me that did it, it saved little girls' fathers from having to do life sentences. It saved a husband that's wife got strung out and he turned out and was messing around with or whatever that would have snapped on his ass, or a grandparent that was pissed off because of the mother and father being all strung out on the dope and the grandchild not being able to eat because that shit happened because of. So that's who Scumron's protecting. That is who Scumron is upholding and protecting. That's what you're defending. You're that has victims that don't want to be known. Okay. Piss off people because you're a fucking idiot like that. Yeah, that's him. Defend that motherfucker.
Three days later.
Like I said, there's things I agreed not to talk about. There's things I didn't want to talk about because, I didn't want to throw dirt on the dead friend of mine's name, because I didn't want to do that, because he was a good friend of mine, regardless what happened the last few months of his life and making some bad decisions. The guy I knew my whole life and unfortunately had to kill, and it was not.
Ryan, am I hearing this correct? Like, you heard that whole long rant that he went on this guy that he killed the first, 3 days ago, and then now he's claiming this guy was a good friend of his, and he had to unfortunately kill him.
Yeah, but I don't see. He thought he said that the motive was
that he's a child predator.
So I don't see where that fits in.
Me either. And that's why I'm getting court records, because I don't think I can really believe anything this guy says. And when he first got to this community, the first thing he did was made sure everybody knew that he was responsible for
Oh yeah,
killing
so the
the brother.
video, yeah, people talking about the video speed, from what I understand, is already sped up to 1.25, which I've been able to get away with before.
Also, this video is in no way identical to the original one. Like, I got text over it. I have it clipped.
Well, but people go by the sound though, but it checks the box because it's at 1.25.
Oh, gotcha.
That alone wouldn't be good enough though, if it was just a
No. No, I know that it's fine because, all right.
Yeah.
Scumrun has made you believe, and Bitchbot, and the trolls, they want to try to make you believe.
Bitchbot.
So I agreed not to say some things because I didn't want to make people look bad and make other people look bad. And when you give your word, so Scumrun's putting me in that spot because he's trying to make a mountain. He's trying to make. So because I choose to protect that innocent family, that I had respect for him because he was a friend, and I respect, even though I haven't spoken to her, I respect his widow that hasn't been able to move on. I respect his daughters. His widow gets up in court.
You put 27 bullets into my husband.
No. I shot him 11 times. Daughters that has missed out on having their fathers there for their weddings and everything.
So, anyways, that's just a very small thing that I pieced together for now. But I think I'm just gonna wait to post more once I get the case files.
Yeah. So you really going to Kentucky?
What he said, Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell anyone on YouTube, but I can say the time frame is whenever they get those case files from archives. The case was back in 2008, so they got him in. I think it's Frankfurt, or someone in chat helped me out. It's Frankfurt or Franklin or something. It's the other city. These are in Jefferson County, so this is a different county. So they store them up. They store them off site, and there's no digital copies anywhere either. Which is why no one's been able to ever fact check him. Look it up and see if the guy he even killed was a child predator. That was the whole thing. But I wouldn't even be interested or even looking if he would have just provided receipts showing that I doxed his family and shit, showing that I'm a liar. But he won't. So I'm gonna prove that he's a liar. Basically.
Well, shit. I don't know. I didn't know I don't really understand how Vic. I didn't know that Vic would be on Team John Davis because.
Well, because you know Vic hates anyone that even comments in Edge chat, right?
I mean, I've commented on his chat, but not said good things.
Vic has a problem with anyone that even hangs out with Edward or whatever, I guess. But
well,
all John had to tell Vic was.
I mean, I kind of have a problem with people that turn a blind eye. But as far as just being on panel, I mean, I was on his panel, but I didn't have very good things to say to him.
Right. And it's if you don't understand the situation, just stay out of it. Don't come to my side or don't go to his side. Just stay out of it, and I guess just listen. Don't involve yourself to something that it's obviously complex, and a lot of accusations were thrown out there with no proof. I seem to be the only one piecing together proof and posting stuff of actual legitimate receipts, and he won't. He just goes live and says things, and also, I want to reiterate, I've asked him to stop before I started coming after him. And he's coming after me since I defended Red Hood. That's the time.
Yeah, because I'll just say, he was doxing Red Hood really bad.
And
what I
now
saw.
he's doing the same thing to me, Ryan. Like, he's had lives where he's said, well, maybe now I'm going to contact his family, or I'm going to contact his abuser, and all this bullshit. And it's like, I never once made it about his family or anything. In fact, I stayed quiet for 2 months. I never even defended myself once because it wasn't worth my time. But, you know, like when I have boys showing up at the front door and I have no fucking clue who it is, or if it is a message or if it isn't, but I know this lunatic's on the internet playing with action figure dolls and making threats to me and actually doxing me and other people, like now it's bleeding into my personal life. And Ryan, did you see the screenshot I sent you the other day that the DA sent me, Sean Smith? The email?
Wait, I saw a couple of them. I'm not sure which one.
So there's an email that Sean Smith sent me that, you know, John Davis and John Davis's camp, you know, sent to the DA warning him that I'm a rapist and all of this shit, and tried sabotaging the debate. Literally in the email, asked the DA to postpone the debate that night because it would hurt, you know, John's ego too much if, you know, I actually had a district attorney doing a debate on my channel. You know, that would make my channel look, you know, too good for him. And then wanted that DA to stop working with me. And it's like, okay, so if he stops working with me, then that would mean that he's no longer taking predator catches or charging them, and anyone that he has charged potentially could be released. And
Yeah, because no matter even if I hate the catcher, I want the DAs to work with the catcher. So I don't
And
see
he
how there's
claims that.
justification to
He
that.
claims that he does, and that's the thing. But then he sends this dick email to this DA. But fortunately, this DA already knows everything that's been going on, including my criminal history on paper. And the DA, the first thing he did when he got that email, he sent it to me. And he just wanted to confirm that this is the same individual. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's no one else on the internet pissed off at me other than him and 8 people. Like the same 8 people in his chats at his camp. But like I want it to stop, you know. And ever since I mentioned Kentucky, he's been losing it every day, going live multiple times a day, sometimes two in the morning, which is uncharacteristic for him. And he talks so much that he says 2 different versions of events that took place regarding his murder. And he doesn't realize that. And that's what I put in that video tonight. But I think I'm going to find something down the line. Something he doesn't want people to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's public record at this point.
Yeah, it was the people of Kentucky versus John Davis when it was, you know, when he pled out to it. So 100% public information. And like, if he wasn't doing nefarious shit like threatening to dox people or actually doxing people on record and trying to hurt the movement, like, I mean, he even went live 5 months ago, and this is the same time I defended Red Hood, bragging about my YouTube channel being taken down, saying that he took part in reporting it to get it taken down. And it's like, I thought like we're anti-reporting predator catching channels, even if we don't like the predator catchers themselves. Like, I thought that was like a known thing in this community. Because I lost some catches, you know, some catches I didn't have backed up from that because that happened. And I don't know if he actually was responsible for it being deleted, but I know he went live and bragged about it. What, over me modding Mrs. Belding over a year ago, and I had no clue you had an issue with that person? Because that was the only other thing I've done, you know, like indirectly to him, I guess. In his brain, I did something to him. But he won't show any actual. And Ryan, now his excuse for the whole Faye thing and bringing all this up and throwing it out there is his original claim is I doxed his mother. I sent text messages to his mother. I called his mother. That was his original claim. And I've been asking now for 3 weeks, can you show screenshots of any text messages that came to your mom? Can you show the phone number that called your mom? Because, you know, maybe that phone number does deserve to be out there if they're a piece of shit harassing your mother. Or whatever. He hasn't provided any proof, Ryan. Not one single shred of screenshot or nothing. And he claims that this took place over a month ago now. So
Yeah.
It-
So
That's where we're at.
yeah, I encourage you to make your case. I mean, if whatever you think is of value.
Well, here's the thing.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna dox his family. I'm not gonna dox, his address. I never did.
Yeah, you didn't say you were gonna do that, right? I mean, I think you just said you were
No,
looking
I'm just
into
gonna put his
the
case.
public
So
records.
even when I post the case information, I even said on my live yesterday, I will redact like if there's addresses or phone numbers in it, or full names of family members, shit like that. But as far
Oh
as
yeah,
the
okay.
facts of the case, I'm posting all of that. That's all I said. That's the only thing I said I was going to put out there, which is public information.
Oh, I didn't know that that would
technically,
be
on that are
in
public
there. Even.
information, but I'm not going to be an asshole and put that out there because that's not what I do, and I haven't.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of end this soon.
Okay. Well, again, Ryan, just so you know, like I would not have even come up here or brought any of this up if Vic wasn't up here making blank accusations at me. And I know a lot of people like Vic. I actually was one of those people that did like Vic. I didn't really respect him. He just was another personality to me on YouTube. But I never had any reason to not like him. And, when he came up here tonight, and it's like, dude, like, have you even reached out? I know you're on Instagram. Like, why didn't you message me and say, hey, were you working with Edward to dox people, or did you dox John Davis with Edward, or did you dox me, or anything pertaining to whatever it is he's concerned about? I would have been glad to text him and say, absolutely not. And then if someone's saying otherwise, you need to ask them to show you the proof. That's what I would have told him. But he didn't. He came up here with that name on his thing saying Cameron needs to answer some questions. And so I came up here to answer his questions. I did my best.
Yeah, am I echoing or no?
Not anymore.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, it's just that it's 2:40 a.m. The timing.
It is.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, Ryan, for you even having to talk about this on your panel. I mean, I was.
No, I mean this is like a free speech dome of
No,
just
listen,
anything,
I completely understand that, but I've done a good job at keeping it, just to my channel whenever I want to go talk about it.
Yeah.
Not on panels or anything. And unfortunately, somebody had to come up here with absolutely no clue what they're talking about tonight and throw my name around. And, I'm at least going to still defend myself.
Yeah, I would actually have the panel longer. It's just I do hit like a wall at around 3 a.m. where I do get kind of dozing off, kind of. So, yeah.
Oh no, it's absolutely understandable, Ryan. I was just trying to sit here and chill and play baseball. I had my video edited from earlier. I was planning on uploading it around midnight. I put it up while I was playing baseball, and the next thing I know, here comes Vic. Let me read this real quick. This is before Vic came up here tonight, okay? My community post. I just want to read this out loud. Just for the record, this was posted 3 hours ago. After I found out he was going to try and call my family. I said, public service announcement. I'm not in Edward's camp, never have been, and my channel has always been a place for both sides to come to be able to watch catches. Ed used to help me look up Preds, and that was my only involvement really with him. I stopped hanging out with panel people months ago. Second, I never doxed John Davis, so I can't speak for others, but I haven't. Vic, I have no issues.
Oh, the panel people?
Yeah.
Is that the mole people only panels?
Yeah, just like the normal, I guess, locals that hang out on panels, I guess. I used to be one of them, in the good old locksmith days. But
Dude, you're a foreign panel person.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, sure.
So then I said, Vic, I have no issues with you and no reason to drag you. I don't even know you that well, so carry on making calls to my family if that's what you want to do with your time. The rest of you, thanks for supporting me and my efforts of catching child predators. I thought that was a pretty decent post. I didn't drag Vic at all. And this is after he went on someone else's panel earlier threatening to call my family. It's like, dude, leave my fucking family alone. Like, they're not even gonna want to talk to you. Like, then I'm just gonna get angry. What, you just want to piss them off? So I have, they're gonna have an issue with me of how these weird people are getting their phone numbers.
Yeah, honestly,
Like, I'm gonna get
this
blamed
is
for
how
that.
I don't know. I'll just say this is how I would handle it. I would just say that if they get any just like give them more awareness. But if they get any like any kind of strange calls to report it to the police.
I shouldn't even have to
Um,
do that. That's the point, though. Like, it's
Yeah.
like I've
But it's like I'm saying that could document for cyber harassment, things like that. So it's good to.
Oh, I definitely will. So, like, once I get a text
That's all
from
you can do.
my mom or my brothers on, they got messages from so and so, the first thing I'm gonna do is say, hey, screenshot it, and now I might have enough to, put together for a harassment case. And I guess I'll have to add Vic to it. I mean, like, I don't want to, but if he's the one doing the calling on someone else's behalf, it's conspiracy at that point. So.
Yeah, it sucks that it has to even happen in the first place while he's doing it.
I just want to focus on doing catches, and when I'm not catching, I like to play baseball and hang out with my dog. Like, people don't realize, like, my dog hangs out on the couch next to me chewing her bone when I'm sitting here playing baseball, and she goes everywhere. It's not like we're stuck in the house all day. Like, that's my business, It's my recreational time. I enjoy baseball, so I like to play it. I used to play it when I was a kid. Like, that's my only good pastime really that I remember besides music.
Yeah, I will say you definitely don't do those MLB streams. Is that what it's called, Major League Baseball, right?
Yeah.
You definitely don't do it for clout because it has no clout at all.
He tried saying the other night, Ryan, that every time I do a baseball stream, it's the grift for money, and I'm like, when have I ever asked? My Cash App's never even been dropped during a baseball stream by a mod that I didn't ask to post it. Like, it's literally just a way for me to chill. It's a way for me to also, confuse the algorithms with YouTube so they don't take down past catches. It does work. It's been working. They haven't touched my catches since I've been streaming baseball on there. John Davis said I'm defrauding YouTube, by the way, when I do that. So apparently, I guess if I'm wrong for defrauding YouTube by streaming baseball to it, I guess I'm guilty. So they don't delete.
Wait, so I think he's likening you, like restreaming like an actual baseball game, but I don't know if he knows that that's a video game. Does he? Wait, is it?
Oh yeah, it's a video game because he says all I do is I'm playing video games.
Wait, am I echoing?
Not really.
I didn't think I was echoing. Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing the stream.
Sometimes you do, but so like he also doesn't realize like I can decoy while I'm playing baseball too. Like I have a table in front of me, my computer, and my decoy phones, and half the time I'm playing, I'm literally talking to predators in between, plays and shit like that. Like, what am I supposed to just go sit in my car that he complains that the check engine light's still on all the time? Or can I entertain myself while I'm decoying,
Oh,
Is it me?
I don't hear you echoing. I don't hear any echoing at all. That's the thing. I just kind of been hearing you talking. I didn't hear an echo. So it can't be me. It can't be you.
Hold on. Let me try turning my volume down.
I don't
know. It doesn't do this when I go live on mine.
Let me check your noise echo cancellation. Yeah, and your echo cancellation's on too. I don't know.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
It's not an echo. He's just saying it twice. Oh, you're just saying it twice.
Talking double.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All I ask is for these people to just leave me the fuck alone, leave my family alone. There's no need for me to say anything about this guy, or like I wouldn't even have be wanting to go to Kentucky now if it wasn't for months of this. Like if he'd just leave me alone, like I've done nothing to him or anyone else. Clearly, so. I don't know what the obsession with me is now, but apparently it's something. And anything I've ever said about him was like literally in response to things that he says about me or to me. So
Yeah.
I don't know who the CH is in chat, Ryan, but they claim that I'm a grifter. Okay, so you have screenshots where I asked in the last 3 months of asked the community for money. That person must be part of the whole. So someone's behind that account. Like, how about you come up here? The link's pinned. Like, if you want to talk to me, why don't you come up here and talk to me? Like, don't hide behind 2 letters and a picture of somebody that I have no fucking idea who that is. OJ Simpson. No fucking clue. I'm not saying that that's OJ, like the cool OJ. I'm saying like the picture looks like OJ Simpson.
Wait, is that Meow in the picture? Meowrex?
Hey, why don't you come up here and ask me questions? Seem like you got some questions. I'm here. Don't bitch out now. Link's posted. I already addressed that with Vic. The thing people seem to forget here is I literally owe nobody in this community any kind of explanation as to the trauma that I had to endure, or anything really that has to do with my family. If I care to share something, then I care to share it. That's on me. But I literally don't owe a faceless fucking account that doesn't even have the balls to come up here and talk to me man to man or woman to man, whoever you are. But I guess just keep hiding behind that account. You seem like a real winner.
Yeah.
John Davis, I'm here. You're in chat, John Davis. Why don't you hop on up here? I'll bitch out now.
CH.
It's okay. Ryan, I'm going to Kentucky soon, and that dude is going to be a fucking afterthought in this community once I get done with him. I mean, he already is an afterthought, but it's just going to confirm people's suspicions anyway. So.
Yeah. But, yeah. Any closing statements?
Closing statement. Well, Ryan, I really hope that I know that you're working your ass off at your job and stuff, and I hope you keep it up and keep doing you. You definitely seem a lot better now, like more, I guess, relaxed. So,
like, hopefully, yeah.
Well, I don't want to. I know a lot of behind the scenes shit, so I just don't want to put that out here on here. But I'm saying, like, you sound good. You sound like you're doing good.
All right. All right. So I guess my closing words will be we just kind of have the limits of free speech and kind of just let it hatch itself out. And yeah, it's on the fireside.
On the fireside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we roast people instead of vlogs.
The what?
Sometimes instead of vlogs, we use people to roast.
Oh.
So kind of makes it easier for it to light the fire. But yeah.
Jeez. Well, dude, sorry about this again. I'm apologizing for myself and them. On behalf of them, I'm apologizing to you for this even coming up here tonight.
Yeah, well, it's an MV panel, so that's definitely where it would be at if it's going to be.
Well, Vic should have at least apologized before he bitched out and rage quit, but I'll apologize for him.
Let's just have like a massive apology tour of a bunch of people apologizing to each other for apologizing.
Or just ignore people. It's the internet. You just hit the X button and not have to listen to them if you don't like them.
It'll be like when the teacher says apologize to that student for taking that student's whatever they took.
I'm going to say, fuck that, I'll do it again.
Yeah. Seminar and apologizing.
I ain't apologizing for shit because I literally done nothing. So,
All right, so we're
I guess my last closing statement would be, if you're going to play close to fire, expect to be burnt or get burnt or whatever.
oh yeah, we
Or-
burn here.
What?
Yeah, we burn here. We broadcast from hell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's literally how I feel being on the internet. So.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm,
Well, I'll see you later, Ryan. Get some sleep.
yeah, isn't it enough?
All right.
Fucking